through an agent that we're pretty close to. He's looking to move to the US. So left back, we'll have a look at him and see he's here for a week and see where we're going.
Did the players show the kind of response you would have wanted their intensity in practice today from Saturday?
I don't think you're going to get that response properly until we step out on the field against the Galaxy. For us, it was just a little bit of a working regen day to day. That's why the guys were doing like more of a jog recovery type thing. But no, as I say, we'll see what the reaction is next week. That'll be the telling factor.
John, last year you guys had a little bit of a slide that you wound up pulling yourselves out of.
Yeah.
Do you take anything from that period of time to this right now?
I think that I said that to the staff this morning. That there'll become a time in the season where we'll look back on this month and say, "My God, that was a shitty month. How down we were. Just frustrated the way the results and the games went for us, and we'll be in a better position." That I do know. So for us, it's just about working hard, steadying ourselves a little bit, trying to regain a little bit of the confidence, and start doing the things that we know that will make us successful in the games.
And I don't know I really have no opinion on this, but
thank God for that.
Yeah, exactly. Is it possible for there to be a starting lineup change next week?
Even if there was, Stephen, and I do like you, I have a lot of time for you, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay.
So I would respectfully decline to comment on that.
What are the things you might be considering to help pull this team out of a 3-game slump?
Well, we know it's a slump. I think if you look at the Salt Lake game, it's amazing how your perception of the game can change. You're 4 minutes away from beating a very, very good team. Then we make individual errors, don't close the ball down, don't get pressure on the ball, etc. You walk away from that game, nobody's even, everybody feels confident, but now we've lost that game. The last 4 minutes was, poor for us. We're smoking, but it's in the past now, there's nothing you can do about it. All we can do now is look forward to the Galaxy game and try and get ourselves going. We need to get ourselves going. We haven't played a good 90 minutes solid football yet, with the quality that we know we have. We're starting to get guys, get Khalif a little bit fitter, Songo a little bit fitter, starting to get biased, Sal getting out there. We're missing a lot of quality at the moment. That's what we never try and speak about it because we don't want to sound like we're making excuses, but we have got a few guys missing that can definitely help us right now.
John, can you talk about Eric Alexander and how you think he's played so far this season?
I think he's been like most guys, he's been inconsistent. I think at times, it's against Salt Lake, he looked like a quality player. I had two teams before that game. In fact, I had two teams after the game in Boston, in New England, asking me about him for a trade, which I turned down. Then I had another team after the Salt Lake game ask me about him and turned him down. So he is a quality player. What Eric has to realise is, like a lot of us, you've got to come in on a daily basis and prove that you're good enough to be in the team, and you've got to find that level of consistency. As a starter, I think in the first couple of years in the league, he's been in and out the team in Dallas. We brought him here and we've seen flashes of brilliance from him. That's why we brought him. But like a lot of our players, we need to find that level that you don't drop below, and he's one of a few right now.
You talk about regaining that confidence, that form of play. Does that mean you go back to what you know and those basics, or is it trying to change things up and trying something different?
No, I think it's so early in the season. We know what way we want to play. We've just got to go out and you've got to be mentally tough in times like this when you've lost 3 in a row and you've lost them in the manner that we've lost them. But as I say, we're conceding goals far too much for my liking. I think we had a good pre-season where we weren't conceding a lot of goals at all and we looked really solid, but you've got guys like Mosquera missing, Footy missing, and they're big pieces for us. David Hoss, another one missing, top quality players. So we need to try and get guys back and healthy. Songo's fit on the field, but right now he's not match fit. Khalif was the same. You see him coming into the game, you can tell he's not moving the way he should be moving. So for us, it's just about trying to get guys fit and healthy, 90-minute fit, and once we get that continuity, we'll probably regain the confidence in ourselves.
Was this Sal's first day with that smaller kind of compression brace?
Yeah, I think he's been cleared to train without it. We're playing the reserves this week, tomorrow with it on. I don't think it's going to do him any harm just to have an extra precaution there, but we're hoping to start to get this week out of the way with him. Another good week of training, no setbacks, and then hopefully he'll be available starting now to push to get in the 18 again.
And then with Mosquera being out of practice, does that mean you would be cleared for a game, actually?
Yeah, that seems to be him now. He's done all the protocol with the the concussion testing for the league's protocol, and hopefully we can get him back now, available for the game Saturday.
You mentioned guys coming back from injury. Last week you said Songo wouldn't be fit to start, and then he did. Did something change Thursday or Friday?
Well, we thought we were going to get Khalif back, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody's full of opinions and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. But the bottom line is you can only pick and deal with the hand that you're dealt with. And for us, we had to play Frank, and then you can see him, cramping up. He's, we're not trying to hide anything. We know what we're talking about. And we thought we were going to get Khalif back to play, and he had a little tweak in his groin a couple of days before the game, and then so we had to rethink things. Okay.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.